It's very unique to be a nurse and a lawyer. I use my nursing education all the time and my experience in nursing. It allows me to read medical records and understand the lingo and understand the culture. Nobody can understand nursing like other nurses, and no one can understand what nurses are supposed to do except for other nurses. So I think I have a point in my favor for that. My background as a nurse has allowed me to understand the nursing culture and the hospital culture. And so when a nurse perhaps makes an error, an inadvertent error at the hospital, many times the hospital will report that person to the board. And it's a very daunting experience for a nurse to get a letter from either the Department of Health in Rhode Island or the Board of Nurse Examiners in Texas that says, you are under investigation. You must answer this in 30 days or formal charges will be filed. And so nurses call me and they're often very upset and they're very scared that they're going to lose their license. Many times it's just the nurse being able to speak to another nurse who understands the process, and then I am able to make them relax a little bit and say, look, you're probably not going to lose your license over this, but let's talk about what we are going to do, and we'll explain what happened to the board, and then we'll see what happens. In most cases, people have been fairly satisfied with what happens. You know, they made a mistake, and the board has to react to that. If you've been contacted by the Board of Nursing in your state stating that they're undertaking an investigation of your nursing practice, you can feel free to call me. I'd be happy to speak to you over the telephone, and if you'd like to have me represent you in front of the board, we'll talk about what happens next.